Have you ever noticed how a woman's entire energy changes when she sees someone she's attracted to? How her voice shifts, her body language transforms, and even the simplest hello carries a completely different meaning? Most men miss these subtle signals entirely because they're looking for obvious signs. But the truth is, women are constantly communicating their interest, especially in those first few seconds of greeting you. I'm about to break down the hidden language of female attraction that happens in the first 30 seconds of interaction. These aren't conscious strategies most women use. They're natural, instinctive responses that reveal genuine interest. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to read these signals and know when a woman is secretly hoping you'll ask her out. Let's decode the greeting game. 1. The voice transformation. The first thing that changes when a woman sees a man she likes is her voice. Not dramatically, but subtly. And once you know what to listen for, it's unmistakable. When a woman greets someone she's attracted to, her voice often becomes slightly softer and more melodic, a bit breathier than usual, more animated and expressive, sometimes slightly higher pitched. I noticed this pattern when I was watching my friend Sarah interact at a party. With most people, her voice was normal, conversational. But when this one guy approached her, something shifted. Her hi became more musical, more inviting. She later admitted she'd had a crush on him for months. This vocal change happens because attraction creates a physiological response. When women feel attracted, they often unconsciously adopt a more feminine vocal pattern. It's an evolutionary signal of receptiveness and interest. Listen for her greeting lasting a beat longer than necessary. Extra warmth or enthusiasm in her tone. A slight laugh or giggle accompanying her hello. Her voice becoming more expressive when she says your name. The contrast is key. Pay attention to how she greets other people versus how she greets you. If there's a noticeable difference, warmer, softer, more animated, that's a strong indicator of interest. But here's what's important. This isn't something women consciously control. It's an automatic response to attraction, which makes it a very reliable signal. 2. The extended eye contact greeting. When a woman likes you, her eye contact during greetings becomes noticeably different. Instead of the brief, polite acknowledgement she gives most people, you get sustained, meaningful eye contact that feels almost magnetic. Normal greeting eye contact lasts about 1 to 2 seconds. Attracted eye contact lasts 3 to 5 seconds and often includes a slight smile that reaches her eyes, a moment where she looks like she's trying to memorize your face, eye contact that continues even after the verbal greeting ends. A soft, almost dreamy quality to her gaze. I experienced this with a woman I met at a coffee shop. Every time she saw me, her good morning came with this lingering eye contact that felt like she was saying something more than just hello. It was like she was checking in with me on a deeper level. This extended eye contact serves several purposes. It creates intimacy and connection. It signals that she wants your attention. It's her way of saying, I see you in a meaningful way. It invites reciprocal interest. The key difference is intentionality. When a woman likes you, her eye contact feels purposeful rather than accidental. She's not just looking at you, she's connecting with you. Watch for the moment right after the greeting too. Does she hold your gaze for an extra beat? Does she look back at you as she's walking away? These are strong indicators that the greeting meant more to her than just basic politeness. 3. The physical approach shift. The third major difference is in how she physically positions herself when greeting you. Women who are attracted move closer, orient their body toward you, and often find reasons for subtle physical contact. Instead of maintaining typical social distance, she might step slightly closer than necessary during the greeting, turn her entire body to face you rather than just her head. Find a reason to touch your arm or shoulder briefly. Lean in slightly while speaking. I watched this play out with my colleague Mark. There was this woman at our office who clearly liked him. Whenever she greeted him, she'd step into his personal space just slightly, not enough to be inappropriate, but enough to create intimacy. With everyone else, she maintained normal professional distance. This physical behavior is significant because personal space is sacred. When someone voluntarily reduces that distance, they're signaling comfort and interest. Women are especially careful about their physical boundaries, so when they choose to get closer, it means something. The body orientation is equally telling. When greeting someone casually, people often just turn their head or give a side-angle acknowledgement. But when a woman likes you, her whole body turns toward you during the greeting. Chest, hips, feet all pointing in your direction. Brief touches during greetings are perhaps the strongest signal. A hand on your arm while saying hello. A longer than necessary handshake. A hug that lasts just a beat longer than typical. Her hand lingering on your shoulder after a pat. These touches aren't accidental. They're her way of creating physical connection and testing your receptiveness to her interest. 4. The energy and enthusiasm. Spike. When a woman sees a man she's attracted to, her entire energy level often changes dramatically. Her greeting becomes more animated, enthusiastic, and engaging than her interactions with others. This energy spike shows up as more animated facial expressions, brighter, more genuine smiles, increased hand gestures and movement, a general sense of being lit up by your presence. I noticed this pattern with a woman I knew from my gym. With most people, she was friendly but low-key. But when she saw me, it was like someone had turned up her brightness setting. Her "hey" was full of energy, her smile was radiant, and she seemed genuinely excited to see me. This energy difference happens because attraction creates physiological arousal, not sexual arousal, but the kind of activation that comes from excitement and interest. Her body is responding to your presence with increased alertness and engagement. The contrast is usually stark. You might see her having a normal conversation with someone, then notice how she lights up when greeting you. This isn't about being fake or performative. It's a genuine response to someone she finds attractive. Look for her face becoming more expressive when she sees you. A smile that seems to come from genuine pleasure at seeing you. Her speaking faster or with more excitement. A general sense that your presence has improved her mood. This energy is contagious too. When someone greets you with genuine enthusiasm, you can feel it. It makes the interaction feel special and meaningful rather than routine. 5. The lingering conversation opener. The fifth major sign is how she extends the greeting into conversation. Instead of a simple hello and moving on, women who are interested find ways to keep the interaction going. This might look like asking how your day, week, weekend is going, commenting on something about you, your shirt, haircut, general appearance, bringing up something from a previous conversation, finding an excuse to stay and chat longer. I experienced this with a woman at my local bookstore. A simple hi would turn into questions about what I was reading, recommendations for other books, discussions about authors we both liked. She was using the greeting as a launching pad for deeper connection. These extended greetings serve multiple purposes. They give her more time in your presence. They allow her to gauge your interest in return. They create opportunities for planning future interactions. They show that you're worth more than just basic politeness. The key is recognizing when someone is working to extend the interaction versus when they're trying to end it politely. Women who like you will find reasons to keep talking, even when they're clearly busy or have somewhere to be. Watch for follow-up questions, personal sharing, or attempts to find common ground during what should be brief greetings. These are signs that she values the connection and wants to deepen it. The combination effect. Here's what makes these signals so powerful. They rarely appear alone. When a woman is genuinely interested, you'll typically see several of these greeting behaviors combined. For example, extended eye contact, plus softer voice, plus closer physical positioning, energy spike, plus, lingering conversation, plus, brief touches, enthusiastic greeting, plus, personal questions, plus, body orientation. The more of these signals you see together, the stronger the indication of interest. One signal might be coincidence or personality. Multiple signals together indicate genuine attraction. I learned this lesson when I finally recognized that a woman I'd known for months was showing all 5 signs every time we interacted. The voice change, the eye contact, the physical closeness, the energy, the extended conversations, they were all there. I'd been missing the forest for the trees. Reading the room versus reading the signals. It's important to distinguish between someone who's naturally warm and friendly versus someone who's specifically interested in you. Some people are naturally huggers, naturally enthusiastic, naturally talkative. The key is comparison and context. How does she greet other people versus how she greets you? Is this behavior consistent over time when she sees you? Does the energy feel specifically directed at you, or is it her general personality? Are there other signs of interest beyond just the greeting? Also, consider the environment. Someone might be more reserved in professional settings and more expressive in social settings. Look for patterns across different contexts. Understanding how women greet men they're attracted to gives you a massive advantage in reading social situations and recognizing genuine interest. These signals are happening all around you. You just need to know what to look for. Remember, these aren't conscious strategies most women employ. They're natural, instinctive responses to attraction. That makes them reliable indicators of genuine interest rather than calculated behavior. The voice changes, the extended eye contact, the physical positioning, the energy spike, and the conversation extension. When you see these patterns, especially in combination, you're seeing real attraction in action. But here's the important part. Recognizing these signals is just the beginning. If you notice a woman greeting you this way consistently, that's your cue to reciprocate the interest and take the next step in building a connection. Don't let these signals go to waste by overthinking or waiting for more obvious signs. Attraction is often communicated in subtle ways, and learning to read these greeting patterns will help you recognize opportunities you might otherwise miss. If this video opened your eyes to signals you've been missing, hit that subscribe button and share your experiences in the comments. Have you noticed these greeting patterns before? Did recognizing them change how you approach someone? Remember, attraction is a two-way street. When someone shows you genuine interest through their greetings, the respectful thing to do is acknowledge it and respond accordingly. Pay attention to how women greet you. The answer to whether they're interested might be hiding in plain sight.